Hello everyone. Hope that everyone will be fine. Today's session I am going to deliver on networking today. Before that, we need to know what is computer networking. Computer networking is basically a network where the number of systems are interconnected and do the data transfer process. So in network today, this is the module one of first instruction class. So in what we are going to learn in this session, that these are the points. Module one tells us how network affects our lives. Then network components, network representation and topologies, common types of networks, internet connections, reliable networks, network trends, network security, the IT professional. These are the titles, topic titles that we are going to discuss in this session. How network affects our lives. Basically, network basically connects us everywhere. So communication is almost as important as important to us as our reliance on air, water, food, and shelter. Like communication is one of the important parameters like air, water, food, shelter. So today's world, through the use of networks, we are connected like never before. Like smartphones, Android phones, those are Android phones. Then laptops, palm tops, tablet PCs. These are the edge devices which are connecting with each other. That means we are interconnected with each other. How network affects our lives. Then we will see the Cisco Networking Academy. Basically, Cisco Networking Academy is for just for creating the networking graduates, those who will learn the basic knowledge about networking, or like IT professionals or IT experts like CCNA, CCNP, different graduation level certification they will acquire from the Cisco Networking Academy. So networking today has no boundaries, world without boundaries, global communications, human network components. So what are the basic network components are there? Like we'll say that this is a small network where client and server is interconnected with the internet. Without internet, there is no question of network. So internet is a part of network. Here, a email server is there, web server, and file server is there. Three servers are embedded in one server, and client is requesting for downloading some pages, web page from a server or email from an email server. So email server runs email server software. Clients use clients software to access the email. That what we are getting through. Suppose we are getting an application in client side, then that application like Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, that will be useful for getting the email. Then web server runs web server software. Clients use browser software to access the web pages. File server stores corporate and use files. The client devices access these files. The network components peer-to-peer network. This is an example of peer-to-peer network where one printer is being used by many systems. It's a sharing basis. So in peer-to-peer network, easy to set up. Advantage, it is easy to set up, but disadvantage is no centralized administration is there. Less complex, but not as secure. Lower cost, but not scalable. Used for simple tasks, transferring files and sharing printers. Lower performance. So peer-to-peer network has lower performance. That's why these are the disadvantages for which nowadays peer-to-peer network has been not been that much used as we are using advanced networks. Basically, peer-to-peer networks are being used for very small network purpose only, not for large network purpose. Network component end devices. An end device is where a message originates from or where it received. Data originates with an end device, flows through the network and arrives at the end device. So end devices, just here we are demonstrating one internet network, and it is connected with different LANs. Those systems that are interconnected with these LANs are called end devices, and with UIP, then voice over internet protocol, one telephone is being established there, and clients are established. These are end devices. So network components, what are the different network components are there? Intermediate network devices. These are very vital part of the network where what are the different components we need to recognize. So these are the intermediate components like router, wired router or wireless router, LAN switch, then second layer switch, then firewall appliances. Network media. What are the network media we are having? These are the network media like copper cable, fiber optic cable, then wireless media. So metal wires within cables uses electrical impulses. Glass or plastic fiber optic cables uses pulses of lights. Wireless transmission uses modulation of specification frequencies of electromagnetic waves. Next is network representation and topologies. Then how to represent the network is a bigger challenge for us. And what are the different topologies? Topology means set of rules and regulations that guides the network. Network representations, end devices already discussed. What are the end devices? Intermediate devices and network media like wireless media, LAN media, WAN media. So in this scenario, the important term that we need to know that is network interface card (NIC). It is unique for each system. It is embedded within each system. Physical port interface. Network depends on topologies. Topology diagram. There are different topologies are there like star, ring, bus. Then the hybrid topology, mesh topology. Different kinds of topologies are there. Based upon their different architectures are also there. Common types of networks. These are the different common types of networks. One is small home network. Next one is small office or home office network. Medium to large network. Worldwide networks. So small home networks connect a few computers to each other and the internet. Small office and home office network enables computer within a home or remote office to connect to a corporate network. Medium to large network, many locations with with hundreds or thousands of interconnected computers. Worldwide networks basically connects hundreds of millions of computers worldwide, so the internet. Internet is one of the example of worldwide. LAN and MAN. LAN stands for local area network. MAN stands for metro area network. WAN stands for wide area network. There are three types of common types of network, but here two types it is shown. LAN and WAN. Some books wrote that there are three types of networks, but some gives that there are two types of network. LAN and WAN it is given here. LAN and WAN. What is the difference between them? Interconnect end devices in a limited area. One interconnect LANs over a wide geographical area, administered by a single organization or individual, typically administered by one or more service providers, provide high-speed bandwidth to internet devices. One typically provides slower speed links between LANs. The internet, as I said, the internet is a combination of all the networking components as well as intermediate network components. All will interconnect and they will be communicate the data transfer process. The internet is a worldwide collection of interconnected LANs and WANs. LANs are connected to each other using WANs. WANs may use copper wire, fiber optic cables, and wireless transmissions. So this is the basic difference between the internet. In intranets and extranets, an intranet is a private collection of LANs and WANs. Internet to an organization that is meant to be accessible only to the organization member or other with the authorization. An organization might use an extranet to provide secure access to their network for individuals who work for a different organization that need to access to their data on their network. This is the basic difference between intranets and extranets. Internet connections. Internet is a very widely connected internet access technologies. There are many internet access technologies that they are popular service for home users and small offices include broadband cable, which used for accessing high-speed data transmission, broadband digital subscriber line (DSL), wireless WANs, mobile services. Organizations need faster connection to support IP phones, video conferencing, and data center storage. Business class interconnection are usually provided by a service provider (SP) and may include business DSL, lease line, and metro Ethernet. Home and small office internet connections. This is the architecture of home and small office internet connection, where home user working from home and internet service provider is providing this kind of services from work as DSL, cable, cellular, satellite, dial-up telephone. These are the different connection types provided by internet service provider (ISP). Business internet connection, dedicated lease line, Ethernet WAN, DSL, satellite. The converging network. Before converged network, an organization would have been separately cabled for telephone, video, data. Each of these networks would be different technologies to carry the signal. So what do you mean by convergence? Network convergence happens when in a bigger network, the network is being established and router has the knowledge, routing device has the knowledge that which device is connected to which network, and then the network is being converged. The converging network. Converged data network carry multiple services on the link, including data, voice, video. So basically, to configure the Cisco training and Cisco related all the information, we need Cisco packet tracer, and we need to establish install that one in our systems. Then we can do many wonderful things. We can configure any kind of network and make communication with each one. Reliable networks. What is reliable? Network architecture. Network architecture, what things comes? It is a reliability, fault tolerance, scalability, quality of service, security. These are the important parameters of the network. And network architecture refers to the technology that support the infrastructure that moves data across the network. There are 4 basic characteristics that the underlying architecture need to address to meet our expectations. These are fault tolerance, scalability, quality of service, security. Fault tolerance means the network should be fault tolerant one, that if anything happens to the network, then the network will overcome that problem and it will work as perfectly with any other route. Suppose any route is being route or any path is being no data transfer happens due to network congestion, then the router should respond immediately without any delay, and the router should choose an alternate path to transfer the data. Scalability and quality of service, security, these are the parameters equal to scalability. Let's use scalable one. Quality of service and quality of service, different parameters are there like bandwidth, jitter, next a lot of parameters like scalable one and reliability, security, these are comes under quality of service. Fault tolerance. Fault tolerance, as I said, the fault tolerant network limits the impact of failure by limiting the number of affected devices. Multiple paths are required for fault tolerance. Already said this thing in fault tolerance. Scalability. A scalable network can expand quickly and easily to support new users and applications without impacting the performance of the services to the existing users. Quality of service, different parameters, as I already told. Bandwidth is one of the parameters, jitter, then response time, then the latency, different parameters are there in quality of service. Network security. So network security, as I said, is one of the most important parameter in every part. Security, infrastructure security. Then it includes network infrastructure security, physical security of network devices, preventing unauthorized access to the devices, information security, protection of information or data transmitted over the network. 3 goals of network security are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Where confidentiality means only intended recipient can read the data. Integrity means assurance that the data has not altered with during data transmission. Availability, assurance of timely and reliable access to data for unauthorized users. Network trends. What are the different network trends are there? Like, as we know that previously everyone is using Nokia phones. Now everyone has been just gone to the upper level and everyone started to use Android basic phones, and Android phones along with palm tops, laptops, tablet PCs. These are the widely used devices. So organization are saying the employees to bring your own device to the organization to work from home culture. So bring your own device, online collaboration, video communication, and cloud computing. Cloud computing basically one of the technology which helps infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. In these services, the client, if don't have the infrastructure, if don't have the resource, if don't have the we can say platform, then the service provider is ready to provide these services, and he or she can use this opportunity and utilize that one and successfully use these services. Bring your own device. Already said these things. So cloud computing basically four types: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, custom cloud. Public cloud is available to general public through a pay, pay per use model or for free. Private cloud is private and intended for a specific organization or entity such as the government. Hybrid cloud made up of two or more clouds, so for example, part custom or part public. Custom cloud built to meet the needs of specific industries such as healthcare or media. It can be private or public. Technology trends in home. So smart homes, smart city, smart village. These are the network trends which making these places as smart. Wireless broadband. Already discussed few things. In addition to DSL and cable, wireless is another option used to connect homes and small businesses to the internet. Like we have a base station, and from that base station we are getting the signal, like a mobile signal or in any other Wi-Fi signal, that is called wireless broadband signal. Network security. So security is one of the most important concern for communication, network communication. For that purpose, we use firewall to keep our device and data secure. Basically, data we need to make it secure through external threats, from external threats. Network security solution. What are the different network security solution? There are different network security solutions are there. Firewall is one of the part, and we need to install antivirus in our system so that we can secure our system from the over the world wide web. Large network have additional security requirement: dedicated firewall system, access control list (ACL), intrusion prevention system (IPS), virtual private network (VPN). The IT professional. So nowadays, what IT professional looking for basically, they are looking for Cisco as a networking hub to get the knowledge regarding networking day-to-day life, networking every day, and they want to get certified on CCNA or Cisco certified specialist, Cisco certified CCNP, CCIE, DevNet, Cisco certified DevNet, DevNet specialist, DevNet professional, DevNet expert. Like that, they want the different certifications. So based upon these certifications, we can easily get easily get a MNC good job and networking area job in a good MNC and with some handsome salary. So this much is for today's session. Thank you. These are the new terms and comments that I have discussed throughout this session. So thank you all of you to attend this session. Have a great day.